Fire in the hole! Let's cook a chicken cacciatore sandwich. What in the world is that? Well, you're about to find out. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome once again to my backyard. What I got going on for you today is we're going to make some chicken cacciatore sandwiches. And this is a crazy idea I had. And I told my buddy John about it. John, you know John is a rivet gardener. And anyway, I told John about it. He says, let's do a collaboration. He says, you do your version of the sandwich and I'll do mine. And I said, that sounds like a plan, John. Let's do it. So John's going to put out a video at the same time that this video comes out. And you can go on the community tab of my YouTube channel and vote for whose video you thought was better, mine or John's. Anyway, John's a hell of a cook. Go up in the iCard and subscribe to Rivet Gardener. He's a great guy, a great cook, a wonderful person. I can't say enough good things about him. Anyway, what I got here is some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And what we're going to do is what we always do. We're going to throw some Sang stir-fry oil on them. What a surprise. You didn't see that coming, right? But yeah, we're going to throw some Sangs on there because that's what we always do. We love the garlic, cilantro flavor of Sang stir-fry oil. Then I've got some Tango Spice porchetta rub. I'm going to put some of that in a bowl. And I've got some Tango Spice Rome is Burning. Two of my favorite Italian style seasoning blends. Just going to mix those two things up. I'll bet you Tango Joe never thought to do this. Mix up some Rome is Burning with some porchetta rub. And then we're going to get that all over those chicken thighs. And I'm going to get them on the fire. I'm not going to try to cook them. I just want to get a little fire and smoke on them because we're going to cook these in a sauce, in a cacciatore sauce. And as I'm sure John is going to tell you, that cacciatore means hunter. It's a hunter sauce. So in other words, they make the sauce and then whatever the hunters bring in, if they bring in rabbits or if they bring in turkeys or if they bring in chickens, that's what goes in the sauce. It's a cacciatore sauce. So let me get my rub on my chicken thighs. We need some more Sangs on there. Sangs is good stuff. Get some more rub on the other side. That Rome is Burning is excellent stuff. And that porchetta rub is amazing. I put it on everything. I put it on steak. I put it on everything. I love it. Porchetta rub, Tango Joe. I'll put a link in the description where you can buy some Tango Joe spices for yourself. They're awesome. You'll love them. So yeah, let me get that on the fire and get a little smoke and fire on them. Then we're going to take them off the fire and get my cast iron pot on the fire and start cooking this cacciatore sauce. So stay tuned. I got my cast iron pot on the fire, getting hot. We're going to throw in some bacon. You know it's going to be a good recipe when it starts out with bacon. We got to sizzle up some bacon because we want to render down that bacon fat. And we're going to use that bacon fat to cook the veggies in. So let me get the bacon rendered down. You probably want to watch that, don't you? Yeah, I know. It's fascinating, isn't it? Sounds good. Smells even better. Let me tell you what. But let's move this along. It's taking too much time already. Let me get my bacon fat rendered down and then we'll get the veggies in the pot. Stay tuned. Alright, the bacon has cooked down a little bit. Some of the fat has rendered out. So now we can put in some onion. One whole onion that I cut up, and I sliced it up like that for a reason, because I want it to be like, I want to be able to put that on a sandwich, kind of like. I can't explain it, but you'll see when I get done with this, what this is all about. You think there's anything better smelling than onion cooking in bacon fat? I sure don't know what it is, I'll tell you. That's some pretty good stuff right there. Then we got some carrots and celery. Why not? Carrots and celery, some good veggies to put in our hunter stew, which is what this is, chicken cacciatore. Chicken cacciatore. Onions, or onion, yes. Carrot, yes. Celery, yes. And what else? Let's see. How about some red bell pepper? Why not? Red bell pepper. Get that in there. Isn't that looking good already? Looks good enough to eat. Doesn't even have the meat in it yet. It's got, what it has got going for it is some bacon and bacon fat. Okay, so let's cook down our veggies a little bit. Get them a little soft. This is going to stew for an hour once I put the meat back in it. So I'm not too worried about cooking the veggies too much, but they're getting cooked up. Okay. Alright, let's get the veggies cooked up a little bit and we'll come back to the next step, so stay tuned. Okay, the veggies have cooked down to that bacon fat. Next thing we're going to go in with is a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. I'm going to show you this can. It's tutto rosso. That means completely red, family-owned crushed tomatoes with basil. And the reason I picked this one instead of the San Marzano is because it has basil in it. And I want basil in my hunter stew. I got some fresh basil, but I'm not going to worry about it now because I've got this tomato sauce or crushed tomatoes with basil in it. Got that done. There we go. Now we're going to put the chicken back in. Oh, wait a minute. We got one more thing we got to do. We need some garlic in there. I got some of what my buddy John calls cheater's garlic. That's this right here. Cheater's garlic, a heaping tablespoon of cheater's garlic. You need garlic in an Italian recipe, don't you? I think you do. There we go. Haha, garlic. Now we're talking. Okay, let me get the rest of that tomatoes out of that can. I'm gonna have to move that pot. It's over the hot fire. Yeah, let me get a glove and move the can. I'll be right back. Okay, I had to move my pot off the hot fire because it was starting to boil. We're gonna put back the chicken now that we cooked. We didn't really cook it. It's not really cooked. It's just got a little bit of smoke and fire on it. We're gonna get the chicken back in there. And we're gonna stew this for a while. We gotta do one more thing. I'll show you. We need to thin it out a little bit. Ah, that looks good already, doesn't it? Chicken Cacciatore. Nothing better, babies. Nothing better. We're gonna make a sandwich with this. You're gonna be amazed. The last thing, white wine. Some California Pinot Grigio. About a cup of white wine. That's about a cup, don't you think? Cup of white wine in there. Mix that up. Get that all incorporated in. Oh boy. Now don't forget that chicken had the Tango Spice on it. Oh, those veggies and chicken and stuff in there, man alive. That is going to be, it already looks good enough to eat, I think. Doesn't it? Shut up, dog. And garlic and all those flavors are coming together in my pot. That's got to simmer for about an hour. And then we'll be ready to make this sandwich, so stay tuned. Alright, my chicken parmesan, chicken cacciatore is done, not chicken parmesan, chicken cacciatore. Get it right, root boy. What the hell? You're all flustered for nothing. It's been simmering for about an hour. It's making me hungry. I got some toasted garlic bread. We're going to put some shredded mozzarella cheese down on there. Then I'm going to take some Parmigiano cheese, Parmigiano, and grate some Parmigiano cheese on top of that. So we got two kinds of cheese on there. That's looking Italian right there. We're going to grab some of this meat, some of that chicken and veggies out of my pot and put on there. Like so. This is going to be one sloppy sandwich. I want you to know that. But that's what I expected. And I'm not really disappointed at all. I need to get a little bit more meat on there, I think. A little bit more meat and veggies. There we go. Yeah. This may not be the beautiful food porn I was envisioning. But yeah, we need some more cheese on top of that. More mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella cheese and some more Parmigiano cheese. Parmigiano cheese. We got two different kinds of Italian cheeses on there. We've got garlic bread. We've got chicken cacciatore sandwich. And that's it. That's my sandwich. Let me get a beer and I'll try to get some of that in my mouth. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, the Frosty Root Boy mug. And here's today's beer. Peroni Nastro Azzurro. Nastro Azzurro means blue ribbon. Blue ribbon beer. That's just like Pabst Blue Ribbon, right? No, it's an Italian beer. Peroni, one of the leading Italian beers. So, I know I've had this before and I like it, so not going to be a big surprise. It's a lager, I believe. And you can get this in any Italian grocery store. Sometimes you get it at Publix, Rob. I don't know. Once in a while. I just botched that pour completely. Of course, the bottle's been laying on its side in the refrigerator for about 2 days. El Gusto, I don't know what it says. It's got a bunch of Italian on it. Anyway, yeah, let's pour that out. Nastro Azzurro Peroni. I love Italian stuff, don't you? I know I do. I love Italian food. I love everything Italian, but you know, I had enough of it as a child, or I kind of got tired of it. So I kind of gravitated towards other styles of cooking, like Chinese and Cajun, that kind of stuff. Anyway, let me see if I can get the rest of that in the glass without spilling it, which I did. I managed to get it in the glass. Let's sniff the sniff off that, Rob. What do you think? I bet it's going to smell good. It's a regular lager. Anyway. Oh yeah, it smells great. Lager. Not good beer. Let's take a taste of it, Rob. Let's quaff the froth off of it. Oh yeah. Very crisp and refreshing. Let me get my sandwich over here, front and center. I'm just going to eat these 2 pieces of pepper and chicken that fell out. I need a napkin. I'm going to try and get this in my mouth somehow. I don't know if I'm going to succeed. It is one sloppy ass sandwich, let me tell you what. All that cheese and stuff. Let me see if I can bite that. Shut up, dog. That is one amazing sandwich. Let me tell you what. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. You know, all that YouTube jazz. And don't forget to subscribe to Rivet Gardener and go see his sandwich. His sandwich will probably look better than mine. Mine tastes pretty good. I'll tell you what. Tastes excellent. Can't stop eating it. Anyway, that bread kind of let me down a little bit. Otherwise, baby, that was a good cook. If you like Italian food and you like Chicken Cacciatore, you can make that without making a sandwich, or you can make a sandwich, whatever you want to do. I'm gonna eat some of that chicken. That's good stuff. Hey babies, that's my video. Don't forget to watch Rivet Gardener's video. He's doing the same thing but better. And come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer. We got some Peroni, Nastro Azzurro, Blue Ribbon beer to drink. That's my video, babies. See you next week. Bye.